Hi Trish, you're Editor-in-Chief of Marie Claire. Thanks for joining us today. Now Marie Claire is turning 25 this year. What's the secret of its success?
Well, we're very, very excited to be celebrating our 25th birthday. I think the success of the magazine from when it launched in 1988 up to the present day, that 25 years, is the unique DNA of the brand. The fact that it's the mix of amazing fashion and beauty married with thought-provoking, intelligent features. You know, we're the magazine for women who want to think smart and look amazing. And 25 years on, women still want to do that. Obviously, the world has changed, media has changed, and we have changed and adapted to reflect that, but that basic premise I think is still very, very important and very, very unique on the British newsstand.
So what's the makeup, or what's the balance of content in a typical issue?
In a typical issue, the balance of content would be around 40% fashion and the rest made up of features, beauty, and then a sort of smaller section that we call deluxe, which is the lifestyle travel section. Fashion itself is split into two categories: straight into style at the front of the magazine, which is our big shopping section, and in that we feature obviously lots and lots of product and merchandise from high street through bridge brands up to kind of designer accessories. But then of course you have the fabulous main fashion well that is the inspirational stories that we really go to town on. Features of course hugely important, and we often have 40+ pages a month on features, so lots of features that are very thought-provoking, that really kind of you know, open the world up to our readers, and we try and make very colourful, interesting reportage stories.
So how much do you find that you're working with PRs to help with content?
I think PRs are absolutely crucial to the lifeblood of any magazine. They really are, because without PRs, you know, we're not going to get to that information as quickly as we need to. And so I think they play a hugely important role. And I think that relationship between a journalist and a PR is very, very important.
Do you have a couple of pitching tips for anyone, any PR picking up the phone or emailing in an idea?
For any PR who wants to pitch an idea to Marie Claire, obviously you have to understand the magazine, you have to know the magazine and know the editors, know the writers. I mean, these days it's very, very easy to get to know the journalists very well, because you can follow them on Twitter, you can follow them. There's so many different ways that you can kind of get closer to those editors. So even if you can't come in and do a desk visit, you can see what they're doing, where they are, what they're interested in. You know, the worst, if I can give you a worst case scenario, it's when I get emails, I'm the editor, don't pitch the editor, there's no point. I won't even have time to forward it on to the actual relevant editors, I'm just too busy for that. But when you get someone saying, can we have your forward features list? Like, we're not going to tell you that. It doesn't work like that. You need to have that individual relationship with the editors, and you can build that. I think that's very easy for you to build.